Real quick checking. Sorry, on my phone. Hey, stream. Give me a second. I just have to set up the chat. Oh, it's already set up. I just need to open the app. That's good. I found a chair. That's comfortable. I just realized I've turned the sound up by a lot, so we're just gonna turn that down. I'm trying to find out how loud that actually is for the stream. So I'm like trying to click it and fast enough to switch over to Streamlabs. Well, that's not happening. So let's check out our skyblock first. We'll move on to whatever else we may do. Game, are you serious right now? Oh god, it just spawned on the island. Fuck. Why? It's been a while since we've been here last, so our minions have definitely worked. Definitely worked. We can say that much. Let's just move this over here. And look, it's just me being weird that I'm moving it one block at a time. How much did you make? You made even nearly as much we may have. Yeah. Hey, leveled up. Boop. 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 I don't know why the extra clicks are just satisfying to me. Because you have enough for 2 of them? Let's just put them all in the hotbar. And then let's get to making them. I think maybe a wood minion, maybe a coal minion. Oh, somebody just got home. Maybe the pig minion. I want a pigman sword. Like, I want the pig sword at some point. There's a question about how long I'm willing to wait for it. Of course, everybody has to begin yelling in the background as soon as I begin streaming. Wait, how far in stream are we? Hey, I started 3 minutes early. Yay. Everybody begins yelling in the background as soon as I start streaming. Yay! I totally don't want to punch somebody right now. Right, they want the blocks now. What level are you on? You're on this level. The lapis minion is over here. We could level the lapis minion basically up fully. What do you have for me? No, let's get to enchanting this thing. We need more. What about the coal minion? You are creating blocks and stuff. Okay. And over here. And the next one. I just want to begin filling up on them. Because if I'm not nearby them for a while, it won't matter. Because they already have all they'll need. This one's just earning me money. That's one of the reasons why it gets to have a lot of coal. This bitch I want to work faster. How does this look? Yeah, you have to everything here. Oh, I just heard something in the background that my parents just said that makes me just pissed off. Hello! Let's just do this. Oh, I can hear something that's just pissing me off in the background. Fuck, I want to punch her. Oh, I think it's slowly sinking into this person that my family knows as a Karen. And it took so long for it to realize out the head. And everybody's face palming. The worst part, I am very good friends with one of the daughters, and I am getting very concerned for her mental stability while being near the mother. I am actually worried now. Before anybody begins to think like, oh, this fits with me and I know you in real life, I am getting scared upon how many people I realize have toxic families. There's multiple people. You know? Hey, Mom. Inaudible. Yay! I don't know what that does. Anyways, those have extra. Yeah, let's fix your compactor. Give him a bit. Like mine on my block. Let's check. Give him a bit. No, they're complimenting each other. Yes. 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 He has begun combining them. Good. Alright, let's put the old compactor in here. Oh, the puppy's staying right there. And I don't care what anybody says, I'm gonna keep calling him a puppy. Brenda! Come here! Brenda! You know you're not going outside. You can't be trusted up there. You can't even be trusted in the garden. Not even when we put an electric fence up. You can't be trusted out there. Fucking escape artist. That's not even a joke. This dog is a fucking escape artist. Yes, you are. Stupid puppy. Not even really a puppy anymore, but I still call him a puppy, and nobody can stop me. I remember him from when he was completely small. So it's like, he's my puppy. I love him. I love him very much. By the way, a thing that I've like never really been that annoyed by until I like really began noticing it today. The dislike button being gone, which I know it's been for a while, but just today it really bothered me. It's like so many bad videos, especially combined with shorts, where all these people like getting a lot of views on like these small videos. It's like it's fucking terrible. Like, how do YouTube even earn money off of shorts? I don't see any ads combined with them. Like, how are they earning money off of it? It seems like it's just annoying. Anyway, while we have the ability to fly, we're gonna check the block shop real quick. Oh, the puppy's still sitting here because he's just gonna be staring at the door, the outside, knowing that he can't go out there without having a leash on, because he keeps running. And us finding you multiple, like, streets down. Like, Mom told a story once where apparently, like, she'd seen him, yelled his name, and like she was in like work clothing and stuff. He was just like he just stopped and just stood still, just like, if I don't move, she won't see me. Well, you little shithead, she saw you, and she dragged you home. Is she a little shithead? Yeah, I was a little shithead. Yes, you are. Stop looking at me like that. You know you are. Especially because you decided to get me thrown over so I fall on the ground earlier today. Well, you weren't supposed to get to the freaking fence. If you got to the fence, you couldn't even get over there. I needed you backed up enough so we could remove the other leash so we could put on the one we actually need when we walk. You couldn't get it on when you're literally trying to run in which direction. Weird doggy. Like when the dog is pulling so much on the that you can't remove the one he has on in the garden to put on the one he needs for like when we're out walking, like the normal leash instead of just the one that is specific for like outside walks. It's like, if you just stop pulling, I could remove it. No, he's gonna pull so much that I literally fall over. Face plant. Not really. Actually, the way I placed myself, I ended up falling on my back after scratching my knee up in an attempt to avoid face planting. Oh yeah, you're walking away now. You're not going out there. You can't be trusted for 5 seconds out there. So seriously, the thing I mentioned in electric fence, we actually did that once. It didn't work. I mean, it did work by putting it over by the cage where the bunnies were. He went from being really annoying to them from all sides of the cage to only going near it from one side. Any other side, he's just like, I don't want to do that. Like, he understood that pretty quickly. Just don't go near the fence. Which means the bunnies now only have to deal with him from one side, so like, if they don't want to deal with him, they can just go in the back. It's like a pretty big cage, like 2 square meters I think is like the small inside area they have where they can go inside. And then they have like a 4 by 4 square meter area in the back where they can dig down. That's like covered off so they can't escape, because then they get in danger. But like, they have a lot to dig around in, we bring down food to them, so as soon as it becomes summer, we have like this cage thingy we can put them in that where it's like that we can move, so we can move it over to where there's grass so they can just go around eating the grass and play around with whatever that means. And we have some other things for them. They chew wood into pieces extremely fast if you don't provide them anything else like actual branches to bite. Capturing them in is the hardest thing when we need to get them. That's kind of just become a question of, like, currently you can like capture them. I think it would be pretty easy to capture them in, but that's because we're not capturing them in during the winter, so they're just like, they're not scared to come up to us there. If we can get them on the inside part, we just have to block the exit and then they're in there. And then we have them. We can keep an eye on them, we can them out. I can try and figure out if they look good. Hello, bunnies. And before anybody tries to make the joke, they're not food. Hello! Just gonna grab this. Hello, uncultured panda. Okay, uncultured panda. That is a new one, so you're a new person. Hello, welcome. I just have to check in the actual Streamlabs part if I'm supposed to know if it's a new person or not. Mostly because I got just... I'm good, how about you? Me other than... That's good to hear. What brings you here? Okay, probably what... I don't... That's a bad question. It's a bad question. Let's jump over here. And face palm into this thing. Jump over here. I still don't know when I have actual work. What? Yeah, that's the question, like, what does bring people to different places? Like, the algorithm or randomness? Because the algorithm don't usually bring the right things to me. It's given up. It's just gonna try and bring whatever I watch this week because there's no pattern. It just realized there's no pattern in my behavior. Yeah. Good. Okay, my dad was that. That's just my dad walk by. What country are you from? And just randomly scrolling through the Minecraft category. I'm from Denmark. It's the little country that is shaped like a person with a hat, with like a Christmas hat specifically, I think it would closest, and then it's right beside Germany. That one. Literally, I cannot look at a photo of my own country without thinking, man with a Christmas hat. With a runny nose as well. Yeah. Why did I want through the portal? Okay. I'm great at this apparently. It was the carpenter, I think. Somebody wanted wool in this area. This one here. Finish the shop downstairs. Where are you from? Oh, you do? Okay. Okay. The furniture shop has many different kinds of cool furniture you could figure out. Okay, let's see. What are these things? I want this. I need that. I'm gonna need that. That thing's gonna look great. That'll be perfect for like quite a bit. Actually, legitimately, for what I'm gonna build on my island, don't think that's gonna be very useful for space-wise. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna need these for statue-looking things. These will be useful. This will be useful. Probably in a shed out there. That one. Whoop! Why do I have my headphones turned so high up? Oh my god. Thank you. I just got a heart attack. I need that thing and whatever this thing is. What is this? This looks great in any build. Yeah, jump scare. Okay. Okay, I just need to calm down. Okay. Let's show off a full set of armor plus a single weapon. What are these things? What is this? It's okay. It's my own fault for having the sound that high. And I will forget to turn it down for the next time. Trust me. I will forget it. And I'll have to deal with it every single time. Yeah, I do have Discord. I can just What? That's the thing. Usually I have a friend in here to do the Discord thing. Like he directs the Discord thing so it doesn't go in all sorts of weird ways. So I just need. How do I add people without him doing the thing? With him, I can just hide the chat so this, like when I upload this to YouTube later, nobody's username is shown. If I actually, what's wrong with my chat box right now? Give me a second. I need to figure because it's supposed to be on the screen. Oh god, I can't talk right now. I don't know how to get that to work. How do I? Can I private message? Is there anything with that? Whisper. Does Whisper work as like private messaging or something? How does it work? Didn't work. Okay, then can it let me? Can I even do that for Streamlabs? It doesn't seem like it's letting me do it. Either that or something's broken. Something's probably broken. I'm gonna do it for Twitch then. My dog is still desperately looking outside. You're not going out there. You literally can't stay within the garden. Yeah, I'm gonna try doing it over Twitch. Okay, I look over at my dog and now he's licking his groin. Great. Great. Great timing. Why? Of all the times I can look over. Where do I put it? If it can load. Yeah, I know. I have two. I think that too often apparently is also making me fall over. He looked at me for like a second and looked away like I didn't do that. I guess you did. Yes, you did. How does whispering work? Oh wait, I think something's popping up now. Does this work? Is that what's popping up? Okay, I think that's what's popping up. Okay, now I just need to find my Discord thingy. Which it doesn't show in my Discord right now because I am streaming, so it doesn't show it and I have to find it. Wherever the hell I find it. I'll be own dog when I get my house. Oh yeah, just be like prepare yourself for what type of dog it is, like how big they are. Go away. No, I need to see. Let me see. Let's trim that off. I can't. Oh, found it. Now I just have to spell it correctly. I need to check something first. Yeah, that's just spelled normally. And then it is the weird symbol. Oh, Huskies and German Shepherds are so nice. But I mean, like, what size dog it is can like make a big difference. Like sometimes you don't have space for the big dogs because they need a lot of space. And some dogs need more training than others. Either that or you're going to have to build up a lot of arm strength. You'll be having a dog pull you all the way around, all the time. Okay, I hope that worked. Sorry the name is long. I have a long name. They are both fairly big dogs, but I definitely have room for one more. Okay, I'm gonna try and move around the game. Maybe I should just move over to content so I can actually see what's going on again. Okay, got it. Let's close this one down. And then I should also accept this one. Okay, so I can add you to a group real quick, which is the one I usually stream through. If it would open, where do I add people? Invite people. This person. And if you accept, that's the group I usually stream through. Although currently it is very much chaos of very small creators, which is basically just a group of friends. Am I in the right chat? Oh, yeah, there you are. Let's see, that would be there. Oh god, why do I have like 50 messages from other people right now? If I'm gonna group like pings everybody and just VC1 if you want to join a VC. That is the loud sound. I'm just gonna turn my computer down a bit. And that was my brother walking by in the background. Edit Discord bot to automatically add people to rules for the future. Why? Don't everybody have access to it? Wait, a channel? They all have access to it. Permissions. Everyone can view the channel. Nobody can touch anything. They can read message history as well. Other than the mom rank, which is literally an admin, so they can do whatever they want. Yeah, but I like having control over who's added to what roles. Mostly because the group is so small right now. And everything else is chaotic. Why did I still have that thing open? Anyways. Let's see. Hey, Red Guardian joined the game. Now there's a 50% chance he will like jump out of the sky somewhere. Oh my god, my game hates it when I join Discord. It just hates it. Look at this. It's so laggy. I just need to set up the new computer screen upstairs and then I can move to my actual room instead of using my dad's computer, which is as old as I am. Or at least close to it. This computer is so old. I remember playing on it when I was 7. And that's when I remember playing on it. I knew I played on it a lot before that. I think I had like... I had a good amount of like games for the computer then. Like kids games and stuff. But like... So I'd probably played on it for a lot longer. I did like it. I mean, if I was 7 back then, I am currently 18. So I'd say 11 years there, and probably a couple more because I had a lot of games, so 14, 15 years old maybe the computer is? I don't know. It's old. The fact that it even works surprises me. Oh. Oh, I'm 18. Being an adult is weird. Especially because in my brain, it still thinks like if there's an excuse, it's like, hey, I'm a kid. And it's like, wait, I'm not a kid anymore. I can't use that excuse anymore. Like, you're not like being an adult. Also because there's so much paperwork behind it, and it's just like, I don't want to do this. It's too much work. And I still don't understand the majority of it. Like, my dad helps me with the majority of it because it makes no sense. Let's collect our money. Money, money, money. There's no money in that one, there's no money in that one, there's no money in that one. This one has money. You have money. And this one has money. The cocoa bean one actually earns a decent amount. And you have a little bit of money. Guys, I hate having to get up at 5:30 to get to work, but I don't have work, I have school still. I'll have for a couple of years more. Different things with school. If I get further education, blah 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 blah, boring stuff. And but like I have to wake up 6 in the morning for like getting ready for school. And then there's this one day during the week where I don't get to sleep like till 6 because the bus is there way too early, and I'm gonna be sitting an hour outside of school waiting for the teachers to arrive because the bus set me off to, like, is having to set me off too early because otherwise I can't get to my online classes, which I need to set up while I'm at the school because I have to spend the rest of the day at the school. So I spent shit ton time not being able to get into my classroom. There's another thing that's connected to the school building, so I can go in through their door and then just go wait on the couches nearby this like entrance to our classroom and stuff. But until then, I can't do anything. I'm just waiting. And waiting. For like way too long. Like, I'm lucky that one of my teachers comes very early. Otherwise, I could probably sit there for like half an hour. It takes like half an hour, 40 minutes maybe, from when I arrive till I actually need to do something. Because my class starts like 5 minutes, like 5 or 10 minutes before my normal bus would have been able to get me there. Like, if it had just like that little change means 40 minutes of doing nothing. It's just like I don't have time to eat because I am slow at waking up. I am extremely slow at waking up. Like the first hour of me being awake, like I'm not awake yet, leave me be. Not awake yet. Unless it begins becoming summer, because then I'll get the sun in my eyes as soon as it gets up, so kinda have to give up then and just accept the fact that the sun exists apparently and it's waking me up now. First waking up, but after yeah, a thing in my household, like in my family, in my parents' house, no energy drinks. No energy drinks. I've never had an energy drink. Never. And I probably shouldn't ever have one either because I have ADHD, and we do not need to see how ADHD and energy drinks mix. If I need to act like a child with too much energy, I just need to forget to take my medicine, and then we have it. I don't need extra. That is a... already know that's gonna be bad. Mostly for everybody else, like, oh, it's annoying. A lot pretty rare, to be honest. Yeah, but like we don't allow it at all in the house. Also, like, my energy levels, if I had one. Like, have you like, do you know what ADHD is? Like, you know what that is? Because if you do, you'll realize why, like, it's a good idea I don't get too much sugar. Yes. Have you seen how ADHDers, like, act when they don't have them? And I mean people who, like, either have, like, mixed with how their symptoms show, or show it outwardly. I don't mean the ones who show it inwardly, because they... well, it's harder to see that they have their mind running at a million, like, million kilometers an hour. Let's see. Goblins. Like, but if I forget my medicine, I literally be hitting myself throughout the day because I'm just like, oh my god, stop being so annoying. Like, I can, like, be jumping around and I'm just like, oh my god, stop jumping around. And I continue jumping around because I have too much energy. And I need something to do. If I'm sitting in class, you either let me have a fidget toy, or I will be spinning around on that chair. I don't care if it's a spinny chair, I will get it to spin. It does not matter. It will spin. It's just gonna be very annoying, like, hearing the sound on the ground as I'm trying to move it around. Because I decided I want to sit on it the opposite way now. But, yeah. Yeah, but the thing is that at an ADHD level, it begins to become actually, like, in the way. Like, yeah, for some things, like, if it's something physical work-wise, the more energy is great. Until, like, for example, for me, if I feel like I get bossed around with, I don't like that. But for me, because of my ADHD, I literally lock in it. So I literally just log into, like, no, I'm not doing it now. Like, if they'd asked me the exact same thing, but in a way where I felt equal with the person and not below the person, I would have probably have done it. But now I won't do it because my brain has locked myself in a, like, level of, no, I'm not doing it. I have to psychologically trick myself to get myself to clean my room. And it still hasn't been clean for a while. It's just me trying to trick it into doing it finally. And it is not going well. Psychological tricks include setting music on, literally dressing up as if you're some character from a movie or something, to trick your brain into being like, well, this character would have a clean room, so now you have to have a clean room right now too, because you're basically role-playing this character, so clean your room. That's actually how I got myself to clean my room, like, clean some of my room last time. And then you also have to take the bigger tier items, like the small things, don't touch them when you're cleaning the room. Take the bigger ones and remove them, or the ones that are easy to do. Because then you see a difference and you feel motivated to do it the next time, or you literally won't do it. Like, basically, any point where where a neurotypical person has, like, a blockage where they're like, I don't really want to do this, crank it up to 11. There you have what makes ADHD people both be the most lazy but also hardworking, sometimes the most intelligent but also the most stupid, because we literally can't apply the intelligence or the, like, work ethic or any of, like, the good qualities we have because of our ADHD is blocked because of the ADHD. So it's like, oh look, you're really, like, hardworking and stuff, but you can't focus on shit to do it actually. So it doesn't actually matter. Or like, oh, you're so smart and, like, you're really good at, like, learning new things, but you can't focus to actually like write the stuff down and get good grades. Oh, you're really good at this thing. Well, you can't keep your focus on it. Like I play like 3 or 4 different instruments to like a meh level. I could probably like get to a point where I play like one really well if I could focus, but I can't. So I just have a couple ones I do once in a while. I'm trying to teach myself to use both hands when I'm using the piano now, because that'll be an upgrade to what I'm doing currently. And then the guitar and the drums are on like the back seat until I get bored of the piano, and then one of them gets back up. I literally can't keep focused. Like sometimes, like if I'm talking about something and my focus changes for like half a second, I will forget what I was talking about. And I speak fast and I speak a lot, and it's basically just word vomit, and I can't do much about it. And it becomes hell so easily. Like if you saw 2 people with ADHD talk together, I might as well say this. You will not know what's going on, and if you ask them what they're talking about, they'll say, good question. Because we don't know either. We are just rambling. We are saying 3 different things. Definitely sounds like it. Yeah. There's no focus. Like, I don't think my aunt has ADHD, but I was once like having a talk with her while at her workplace. Like, I was like having an internship there. We were there. I was talking to her, and the boss walked in and like saw us talking. The boss just looked at us like, what the fuck is this? Because we were like, yeah, you know the thing that's like right over there? Yeah, above the other thing. Yeah, you know the thing that's like slightly, yeah, that one, yeah. And it's like, that's how specific we were. There was none like, oh, you know the thing, like, you know the cups or something. There was no like establishing. We just knew what we were talking about. And the manager was like, what the fuck is this? Like, we conveyed like the state of half the store in like 2 minutes. Like, ways of work, we were like, okay, this one is there's a wrong one of those ones there, and this one has a slight like crack in it. There's some problems with that one over there, and this one is missing the sign to say the price amount. And blah blah blah. Like literally just talking at lightning speed, and the manager's being like, what the fuck is going on? Like, she was so confused. To be honest, I was very confused as well. Just take me down, trolls. I do not care. Like, you know the thing that's like, yeah, right up there, but like on the other side of the wall, and then like up there. Yeah, you know those ones. Yeah. The ones that are up there. I don't remember what they're called anyway. So yeah, those ones, and yeah, one of them seems to like be broken. Like, yeah, that one, yeah. Like, that's the amount of specific, like, how specific we got. Like, maybe mentioning that, oh yeah, on the other side of the wall or something. Yeah, well, trust me, if you knew somebody with ADHD, like, look out for, like, one day where somebody's really random. Because usually people with ADHD have their medicine. If they don't have their medicine, there's no way you'll know if it's ADHD or something else. One of my online friends has a class where there's a couple of other people in the class that are ADHD. For him, it's really stressful because his teacher like, yeah, well, your classmate has problems. It's like, because he has the exact same problem that he has. Like, they have the same problem. The only difference is that one of them has parents that allow them to take their medicine, and the other one doesn't. So one of them, while being very random and sometimes annoying, generally doesn't threaten people on their lives. The other one will literally do that if somebody calls them, like, stupid or annoying. So, like, it's the difference between having your medicine or not can be so big. For me, I just become really annoying. And I know that. I forgot to take my medicine yesterday. Fuck, I was annoying. I could literally not stand still. I couldn't sit still for like more than half a minute before I like began walking around, dancing literally around without any music, just moving around like what I'm doing right now. This is like irrational movement of just like I just need to move right now. I'm just gonna do random stuff. And the dogs were looking at me like, what the fuck is wrong with you right now? Versus when I have my medicine, I become a lot more calm. I can focus for longer periods of time. I act more normal. But right now it's evening and my medicine has begun to wear off, so I'm like halfway between me being medicated and not being medicated. Like right now I'm just talking and talking and more talking. So that's, for me, is all the time. Also, to look for somebody with it in real life, how many different talents have they dabbled in? Like for me, currently, just the stuff I'm working on when I'm at school. In music class, I am working on singing, the drums, the guitar, the piano, and we've gone on the xylophone now as well. There is a lot of different stuff to keep me entertained there. A lot. And the best thing is because of the teacher, like because we're at a smaller school, I get to spend time with the music teacher myself, so I get to play whatever instrument I want. But like, at the same time as that, I am also working on a physical map of Greece, so I can use it for a D&D campaign I'm going to start. And on top of that, like 50 other things. Like, there is not a second where I don't have at least 3 different, like, creative things in the works. Yeah, I love music. I used to play the drums and the guitar in school. Yeah, it's so fun. Like, the drums, it takes time to, like... That one becomes a very much, like, a thing of muscle memory pretty quickly. Like, if you just begin doing it. For some reason, my dad bought me a drum set, so I have one upstairs. My focus is not great enough to actually just... Like, I could play it if I just took myself the time. Like, the thing is, it's one that was, like, bought used. I need to cut off every single, like... Like, it's literally bound some of the chords up so they're out of the way, but it's like... I literally can't change how stuff is placed until I remove those. And it took me an hour to remove one of them, and there's, like... At least 25 on it. Like, I don't think there's, like, 50, but there's definitely more than 20. It's like, I'm not removing all of them. It'll take too long. Because they're way too close to the actual, like, chords and stuff. So, like, I'll hit something and I'll damage it if I try. Ow, I broke my legs. And, like, for the keyboard, it took me forever to get into actually using the one that my dad borrowed from somebody. I don't know where he got it. I just know he borrowed it from somebody, he said. I'm not sure if he meant that seriously, because he's never mentioned that time I have to give it up. It's been here for a while now. But I play on that one on and off. I also have the guitar behind me right now, which was his when he was younger, so it's just... He's just been... I've... Without asking for them, just been giving instruments, apparently. Hey, Mom. Net. Love you. How long did you spend on playing, like, the guitar and drums? And, like what was your favorite thing to do? I just realized there's one other instrument I forgot to mention. Oh god. I forgot to mention the bass. Like, if you ignored the 2 lower strings on a guitar and just only use the 4 ones that is like it is pointing upwards when you are like holding the guitar correctly, you basically have a bass. She is just randomly making music. Yeah, it's so fun, especially because like you're making fun sounds and stuff. If I bring my guitar to any like family outings, because well, I'm not bringing the drum set to a family outing. I'm not bringing the keyboard either. They're kind of too big. But like the guitar, now I'm just sitting trying to teach a family member how to use the guitar, realizing that their fingers are too big, and it's just really basically being impossible for them because they're trying to hold down one and they're holding down multiple. It's like, they're trying. Maybe using it as a bass would be better, because then you're only supposed to use 1 string anyways. Might be easier. I'm just trying to figure out like, okay, what is actually physically possible to use like this? Like a few years. Actually, how old are you? You didn't say how old you were. I'm assuming you're an adult. Because you're mentioning waking up at shit in the morning and doing stuff. Which, by the way, I am so sorry you have to wake up. Like, if I had to wake up at that time, I would die. Yeah, but how old? Like, around that age, at least. Hey, there's somebody taking my titanium. Thank you, I don't want that in the way. 22. Huh. That's a thing, like, currently, around the time, like, a lot of, like, when it's, like, in the young 20s, or, like, teens are, like, playing Minecraft. Because that's the age that's finally, like, gotten up to the point. While, like, when you were younger and stuff, like, you would never see an adult play Minecraft. It is so disheartening. Just because it's fun. Like, it's block game, but block game is easy to be creative in. Like, if I have to decide between building a house in The Sims 4 or Minecraft, I'm choosing Minecraft. I am not dealing with The Sims 4. It is like, oh yeah, we added this new thing. Yeah, but you have to pay to get to it. They just keep milking people for money. And the Minecraft is like, okay, there's this new update. Great. You can get to it. You can use it. You can play it. Freedom. You feel like I like really don't like Sims right now? I used to play Minecraft a lot, but now I barely have time to play it. I do love games, always enjoyed it. And it's just actually the creative of the... Yeah, I love building. Like, I'm not good at survival, usually because my focus leads me to forget that I had like planned to, like, okay, I know there's a zombie spawner over here. I'm gonna focus on making a zombie spawner. I forget to do it. So creative is easier because I can just jump from one build to another in the same world. Like, I have like giant builds, so it's like, okay, it's getting kind of bored working on the outside. I'm going to work a bit on the inside, then I'll go back out. So like I can distract myself, and if I don't know what to do, I can like parkour on top of the rooftop and then go back to building afterwards. That is how I learned to do 4-block jumps. Jumping between apartment buildings, I was building in a world with a giant school and multiple other giant things in it while being bored. Not having anything else to do. But like, when I become an adult, I have like one rule. If I stop playing Minecraft because of something, I have to check through and find a way to get back to playing Minecraft. Like, Minecraft is my mental free space. If I stop playing it, I know something's wrong. I've used it as a free space since I was so small. It was my only free space when I was getting bullied because the, is headmistress the right word? I think headmistress is the right word. Like, she, gave me permission, as like the only student in the entire school with permission, to go inside during the like outdoor break and play on the computers to let me de-stress because I was getting bullied. Yeah, bullies trash. Because like how I used to get away from the bullies previously was I was one of the most like I was very agile. I was not strong, but I was agile. Fun fact, agile means you're fast enough to run, like, can mean that you're fast enough to run away from the bullies, get over to a light pole, climb up on top of it, and sit up there and give them the middle finger. Like, oh, you thought you could chase me? I jumped off the, like, the play tower, ran to the nearest light pole, climbed up it, sat on top of it, and gave them the middle finger, threatening to throw my shoes at them if they tried to climb up after me. Like, you're staying down here. I'm not coming down until the bell rings. And like, there was like 3 teachers outside, but none of them noticed me up there. Like I wasn't like told to come down there. I don't know. Yes, we're gonna be able to kill him. Well, these things now. Yeah, I think probably like climbing, like I don't even know how much higher up, over where the bullies were actually doing nothing. Greatest accomplishment ever. Give them the middle finger while climbing up above them. I've got to go shower. I should be back in like 20 minutes if you're still be streaming. Oh, yeah, I'll still be streaming by then. I'll be streaming for a while. I think it's like around 9 for you is when I stop streaming. Kill everything! Woo! Kill everything! Don't care about dying! Get as many kills as possible! Kill, 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 kill. I died. Yeah, see you in a bit. Woo! Back to killing! Let's get in here. I remember slipping on like just while I still have something else to talk about, but like on the same thing with like me doing freaking like legitimate record to get away from the bullies. I would actually, I mean legitimately, I once slipped on a piece of like, there was like these, before the playground got upgraded and stuff, like it's currently a lot safer. Like, they had a lot of like they have a lot of like small wood stumps like around the side of the thingy that like lined around the side. Like that lined the edge of where it stopped. I once slipped on it and I literally landed in a Spider-Man pose. No joke. I landed like Spider-Man. I was so excited. Why is this thing up? I'm gonna try and use this one instead. What's the difference? Why am I using that one? I should be using this one. Let's get in there. That explains why I have so few. A lot better. Woo! This is a lot easier to kill like this. I just need them away from the super protector. I'm gonna die myself, but I'm gonna take a lot of them down with me. Button kills! Woo! Like, this is the best way to, like, kill a massive amount. I was using the wrong sort of button. Nope, there's a super defender here. I'm not gonna. I don't like these golems. They're just annoying. Just go down. There's one over here. Just take down as many as possible. Okay, there's one down here, which is only 400 health. Back to full health. Then avoid dying. And the goblin wait isn't over yet. Where's the goblins? Where's the goblins? Game, where's the motherfucking goblins? Can't remove them before time, that's unfair. Well, I got 50% done with one and the other one is done. I think the thing on this character, like the mithril mines and stuff hasn't been very interesting. Because I've been blocked by having to kill goblins. Okay, let's just run. Woo! Let's just get up there. I also got my braces fixed earlier. Let's see. Directed by King Rouge. Raffle. Okay. I still want to get that goblin thing over with, so we're gonna go do that. Because I don't like those things. They're in the way of me doing whatever I want. Down here. Yeah, just press the right way through. We're just gonna do like this to get through a bit safer. Up here. I'm just gonna take this time to talk about more about ADHD. It's like really interesting sometimes. Like sometimes it's really great. Like sometimes I love my ADHD. And sometimes I absolutely hate it. And sometimes I wish it wouldn't exist. Because while it does a lot of good things for me, it also means that, like, for example, like I am very sensitive to a lot of stuff. Like, in a lot of cases, if anything goes wrong, I will break down. Like, if it's something where I'm supposed to be able to do it, where social like stuff says, like, at your age you should be able to do this, I will begin breaking down if I can't do it, because I'm supposed to do this. I'm supposed to be able to do this. Why can't I do it? Why can't I do what I'm supposed to? Why do I have to be this useless? Like, basically that kind of thing. Which gets, like, that gets to me so often when something goes wrong. Like, I might not even have realized I've had a tough day. I might think, like, hey, today hasn't been that bad. Turns out it's bad enough for me to have a mental breakdown over. Also, it's like, for the ADHD mind, being in a neutral, like being in like a neutral calm state, it's so rare that when I was calm the other day, my mom was literally just like, "Is she okay? What's wrong? What's wrong? Tell me what's wrong." Like, she was legitimately worried because I'm normally never neutral. Like, ever. A sign to her that I'm not okay is if I'm neutral. Which just, like, told me a lot, like, I'm never really neutral, I'm never really calm. like having like completely calm facial expressions, like my eyes calm, kind of like just like there's like nothing going through my brain right now. It's just blank, waiting for some kind of input to tell me what to think about. My mom was literally just like, "Oh my god, what's wrong?" Because usually my eyes, usually I have them open to an extreme amount, like to the point where people are thinking like, "Why are you staring directly at me?" Like that amount, like the most you can open your eyes. That's what I like to do. Like this is the amount of fun. Like this, I like doing like that amount with my eyes open. That's where it's comfortable for me. Like slight amount more calm, but not by a lot. And then looking around, almost as if I'm searching for something. And then looking directly into somebody's soul if they look back at me. That's normal for me. To say the least, people are not comfortable by that. They're very uncomfortable with it. Like, why the fuck is this child looking into my soul? Which, even though I'm not a child anymore, it's like big eyes, roundish face, long hair. Can sometimes be found wearing pink. Like to them, that's a child. There's a child staring into my soul. This is creepy. Is this like a doll from a horror movie or something? Why is it staring into my soul? Like that kind of thing. I mean, shows how much they know. I can introduce them to somebody that'll literally scare the shit out of them. Small child has a Chucky duck. Like not duck. Has a Chucky doll. Dukke is the Danish word for doll. So normally I'd complain in Danish to my friends like, hvorfor har hun en Chucky duck? As, like, why does she have a Chucky doll? Like, why? And why, when it lost its hand, did she think like, oh, he can fix it, and give it to my dad? Like, okay, you fix it. And it's like, it's outside the window right now. It's lying there all the time. I've begun to getting used to it being out there, but it's like, if anybody ever moved that thing, I would be freaked the fuck out. She also has a Chucky costume. And another doll. And I think she has like 3 of them. And it scares the living shit out of me. Like a little demon child wearing a Chucky outfit, walking around with a Chucky doll, pushing it into my face, showing off, and I was like, get the fuck out, get away, get away, get away, get away. I don't like it. Like, what the hell? Or like her obsessively chasing me down because it's my pencil, long hair, long blonde hair. It's like, get away from me. Like, I am legitimately scared of this child. She's like 5 and I begun getting afraid of her. I am legitimately afraid of that child. Like, oh, why? Why? Why does this child have to be here? Somebody save me. I swear if that one becomes the other block next time, then we have a checkered pattern. Okay, if this one becomes one now, it didn't. Can somebody mine the titanium? I don't want that. Okay, if it doesn't become a white one now, I'm just gonna mine it all. We're just gonna mine it all. Oop. Come on. There you go. And now it turns into white. Now it does, because it was that one, that one, that one, that one. Like, it was this one, this one, this one, this one before. And now it turns. So now it would have made the pattern. Of course it does. I don't care. Oh, well, I do care to some extent, but not enough to actually get angry. It's so late for me now. I need to get more sleep more often. Like, I have to wake up early to go to the dentist today. To finally get it to stop cutting my mouth open from the inside. Like, it literally felt like it was cutting open my mouth from the inside. So now he's fixed it, but that also means that, oh well, because the rubber band thingies are yellow, well then we'll change them. It's like, they were yellow day one. Because of the food I ate day one was yellow. They aren't yellow because they're old or anything. Then I will change them. I hadn't had breakfast yet. I got home. Fuck! That was not comfortable. I would say like the first 2 or 3 hours the elastics are on, it's torture. Like anytime they change into new ones. When it comes to you like just getting your braces, it won't hurt. Because like first time, your mouth is probably sedated from getting the teeth ripped out. That is now supposed to make space for the other ones. Which means you won't actually feel it that much. Like, it's nothing. Your mouth is sedated so you can't feel a pair of teeth getting ripped out of it. And you think you're gonna feel a slight movement of your teeth. No. There'll be some discomfort eating, but nothing much. Now, like by now it's stopped hurting. Like I can bite my teeth together now again without it hurting. Like the elastic has like a radius of, like if you look at them as like circles when they're like completely relaxed, the elastics, they have a radius of like 1 millimeter. And now they're stretched across my teeth from my back teeth to like the side ones, like not the not the front teeth, like not the two, like you know you have your front, and then the ones right beside those ones, and then like the one beside that one, like the one that's usually the sharpest one. That one is the one that like starts at, and then second last teeth, like second to last like tooth, is when it goes back to. And it is so weird eating, because like when you eat, like later when you go into the bathroom and stuff, like you're about to go to sleep, or like even if you're just washing your hands, you look into the mirror and you're like, hey, there's some food stuck here. Oh, there's some food stuck here. Oh, there's some food stuck here. It's like the braces, they are perfect to let food get stuck everywhere. And I can't even get it free with like just trying to rip it out. Like no, I literally have to brush my teeth if I want it out. There's no other way. Hey, is this like the horse one in the chess? Like, move one up, one to, like one's gray? Or move one dip and then one dip. Like it's boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop. I'm doing chess in it. I don't even play chess that much. I do a little on the phone against the computer at a very easy level. That is just to use my time. Specifically choosing something that I won't find interesting, so that I'll try and get my focus back on the thing that's actually supposed to do, aka math homeworks. I have to be ready for like sitting and keeping an eye on an entire school for an entire night, maybe even 3 nights. I don't know how long, and I don't know which days I have to do it. And it's probably somewhere in between Wednesday to Friday. I know I'm probably gonna have a sleeping bag with me. I don't know where we have a sleeping bag in the house. My dad doesn't even know when I'm supposed to do these things, although he's the one who's keeping an eye on it. Because the list isn't out yet. We don't know who of us is supposed to go where when. I just know I'm gonna bring my computer to catch up on some homework. I'm gonna bring my sketchpad. whatever the thing with the papers are called. Oh, it's better to get the event starts. And then probably something creative as well. Oh, hello! Oh, the better to get the event started. Welcome back! Wait, that was you were talking about earlier? Right, I mentioned that thing. There's something I wanted to talk about earlier, but I don't remember what it is now. What did I talk about? Okay, what I could talk about while you're gone were I got new brace. Oh, well, I got my braces fixed earlier today. I know a child with a Chucky doll, which is scaring the hell out of me. And the Chucky doll is outside the window right now, so I am scared to shit out of. There's literally a Chucky doll on the other side of a glass window right now. Whoever gave that child a Chucky doll, go bury yourself. Like, she will legitimately chase me with that doll, and I'm just running. She was 5 when she was having those kind of dolls and stuff. Imagine a 5-year-old child chasing after you with a Chucky doll. If you're not sure what to do, then think of like, do you have like a hobby to do? And that's the thing, like if I don't know what to do, I just my question is like, okay, what am I feeling today? Am I preparing some stuff in Minecraft? Am I playing hypixel? Am I building a creative? Usually the thing to do. Like legitimately, imagine child running after you with a Chucky doll. Like she's like 5. I think she's like 7 right now. She still has the Chucky doll. I am actually scared of her. Like legitimately, if I was to stay over like where she lives, like I don't think I'd feel safe. Hey, get out of my area. Fuck you. What's mine? I could build on Minecraft. I used to be a professional builder, but then forgot to build how to build and lost interest. How do you forget how to build? Oh, I'd hate myself if I forgot how to build. That is one of my main creative outlets. I guess I've mostly just gotten it into muscle memory. Like how to build like something standard. My problems are usually that I build too big and I then have to try and like figure out how to fill out the wall. Like that is a thing. What do you usually build? Like in creative survival, some people apparently like to build in survival. I can't gather the resources for it without digging my eyes out. Yeah. As long as you like remember how to control like the cursor. Oh, by the way, how long have you not played the game? Like, do you remember the auto jump feature? And do you remember how to turn it off? Because it's the devil. For God's sake, God is so much trouble. I don't think you can post. I think links are off in the thingy. If I remember right. What is the link about? Because you survival unless I have fly. Yeah, flying does such a big difference from building. Like being stuck on the ground, just no, never. But what's the link? Because otherwise you can just. Yeah, I hate all of them. I hate it as well because when I change, like I stream two different things usually. I stream between like hypixel and Winecraft. Hypixel is 1.8.9 I use. Winecraft is 1.17. Which means auto jump turns on in between every time. And it's torture. Oh, how does build portfolio look? You can send it through like just DM it to me. That's probably the most effective way. I think the closest thing to like I could share some of my builds actually. I just have to change the title for the stream. And I'd have to change my version of Minecraft. Because I have like nothing in 1.18.9. Or before that. But like, can you like send it in just Discord? Yeah, there it is. Is this like photos or what is it? I think you're on the internet to open something on the computer? Probably not. You know what? Let's see what this is. Okay, it looks legit as far as I can see. Let's see. So I'm guessing all of these are yours? Ooh. Are these for like a server? Ooh, there's some old timey houses. Landscaping? Ooh, like this one. There's like one with like a little, you can like see a bit of a town area. Like small photos, like there's a house. Is everything for the thing? An arena, I'm guessing, considering this big circle. Flying island. There's a lot more photos. Yeah. It's trying to build something. Yeah, they're pretty. You can see some of them are like probably from servers. Ooh. Oh, I love Japanese style. Ooh, some different trees and stuff. I have problems building trees usually and landscaping. For me, houses are easier. Ooh, there's some shaders in this one. Let's go further down. Okay, now my computer is having problem loading because it's an old computer. I think I'll look for rest later because this is a lot of photos and I'm not moving on stream. I'll probably like spend some time looking through. I mean, what else do I have to do? I literally am going to be spending the next few days doing nothing while being at different people's schools, keeping an eye on them not getting themselves hurt. Although they're probably gonna be hurt before I even get there because, well, there are sports groups at the school. That's why they're there over the vacation time instead. And I'm going to have to keep an eye on them for some reason. I am legitimately going to have to deal. Like, imagine this. Like, you're going to have to keep an eye. Like, you're going to have to be awake for entire nights, keeping an eye on schools to make sure that like nobody gets hurt. And if any fire happens, that's your responsibility to stop it and get people to safety. On top of that, they haven't released the plans yet, and they start out like from Wednesday and goes like until I don't know if it's Friday or like Monday then, but like I don't know when I'm put on. I don't know which schools I'm put on for. I don't know when. I just know I'm been put on the list of people they can like use for it. Which not many people did put themselves on the list, so it's limited. And I don't know where I'm going. I just know at least a couple of them is going to have like stepped wrong down on their ankles or stuff. Like, I don't know what the English word for it is. Like it's not football. It's not like soccer or whatever you want to call it. It's the one where you use your hands on the ball instead. And it's not American football. It's not basketball. Like in Denmark, it's called håndbold. So like handball. It's a thing Denmark is very good at. Pretty popular in Denmark. Like I am going to be dealing with like many people with different like problems. Like somebody who's like stepped wrong on their ankle. Somebody's done something else stupid. Like there's gonna be a lot. I don't know what I'm doing right now in game. Do you want to see some of the builds I have? I don't have a portfolio with it, but I can change my Minecraft version and go in and show them. They are mostly giant builds that haven't been like fully filled in. Like I don't really spend that much time on one before I like go along to the next one and then come back and like go back and forth for a while. So they're like big structure parts finished, but then like small detailing like a lamp hasn't been filled in or like where fires and stuff would be. So like mostly it's the bigger parts. Okay, I'm gonna try and open it up now. Wait, then I have to first of all go in here, stream manager, change the stream of like the name of the stream. Name of the stream and then do it. Edit stream info. And then wait for that to open. If I actually took the time to set up my computer upstairs, bigger streams and stuff like I could work on them like 10 times as fast. Okay, we're just gonna remove the hypixel part. Let's see. That's fine. And then let's go somewhere where my game will lag less by having it open. And then we'll open Minecraft in a newer version. When we just make everything small so you can actually see what's going on. Then we have Minecraft and the computer. Please work, computer, because sometimes it decides like, oh, you close Minecraft and you're about to open again. Yeah, I'm not gonna work, and then it just, then it's very annoying. And I don't know how to get it to work other than literally closing down the computer at that point. But it seems like it's loading. Somebody just fell upstairs, and with how close it sounded, I think it's my youngest brother. It's definitely him. Minecraft open, please. I am playing with. Oh, it's opening. Yes. This computer's way too old. Give it time, give it time. It's very unhappy with like having 50 different things open. What can I stop so it's more optimized? What? Oh, Discord closed. Discord closed. Oh, that sound scared me. I actually need to set something off in Discord while the Minecraft is spending forever to open. Wait, I can't change that there. That doesn't matter anyways. Minecraft open! It's just being slow and loading. I'm just gonna try and click on it the other way to see if it works. I'm gonna try and force it to work some other way. It is very unhappy about me trying to force it to work some other way. No. I want it to open the app, not like make a change. Open. Go as administrator? No. Minecraft is being annoying. Minecraft, please open. I'm gonna continuously click this thing until it works. Why isn't Minecraft working? I'm even like right. Oh, now it's working again. Like I'm getting the Minecraft launcher opened, but then I needed to actually load the thingies, like the buttons to click to start the game. For me to change the version it's on. And all the other stuff. Oh, it changed color from a gray to a slightly lighter gray. Now it's going slightly darker. Now it's loading something. Yes. How long did I just spend on that? How long did that just take? Game, could you please? Okay, thank you. I need to open latest release. And now we need for it to actually load the thingy. Like when my laptop is more willing to actually work with me, I know I need to actually set up my other computer. Yeah, I know it takes forever. It's not this slow when I'm not streaming and other stuff open. I mean, it's still slow, but thing is saying it's not even like it's not usually the slowest to lie. Like it is slow usually. Like sometimes it'll just log like I'm not opening, and then I have to close down the entire computer, turn it on, get it to work. Like this thing is old. Like 13, 14, 15, something around that time. This thing is freaking ancient. The fact that it's still working is a miracle. Or at the very least, it hasn't moved from this place. I don't know if my dad has changed something with it. It feels like it's the same one. It looks like the same one. Even if he's like upgraded things in the inside of it, like it looks on the outside like the same computer. Oh, it's loading. Finally. Yes, now my computer should open. That took longer than normal. I'm so sorry you're waiting through this. So sorry. I used to love building PCs, but lost interest in that. Lost interest in something. Like that sentence could be in my entire life. Like, oh, I'm doing this now, but I lost interest. Next thing. Like, oh my god. Like, oh my god, come on, Minecraft to open! I'm just waiting for like the actual games to now pop up. Like everything else is there. We're just waiting for the game. Like I don't know how building PCs work. Like, me is just like, how does it work? Like I don't know how people do it. Like I would just do it. Like what the fuck? What is this? I could barely connect the Wii to the TV, and my frames are actually down to like 6. Okay, not on 18. I can like see the frames in the corner. 21, 13. And like the micro fingers popped up. Now it just needed to load. 33, 35, 34, 40. It takes a lot of time and has to be very careful. Yeah, I'd guess that. I remember once splitting a speaker into parts. Like it didn't work. It was a classmate's one. It stopped working, so I split it apart. Originally, my physics teacher was supposed to split it apart and get it to work, but I got to split it apart because I am a sticker for details when it comes to those things. Like slowly taking every part apart and finding like, okay, here's the mistake. Then we sent it home with one of the other teachers because her husband worked on that kind of stuff, and to see if he could fix this little part. Was sent back, it couldn't be fixed, so I put it back together. And it's like, yeah, it can't be fixed now. Couldn't be fixed before. It was like a small thing with like the like very intricate small parts. Like, if they can't like connect those things back, then it can't be connected. Okay, we have a few different ones. We have Olympus, Freddyland, School Roleplay, and Victorian Home. Like Olympus, Freddy, School, and Victorian. Like this is Victorian era style it's supposed to be. I haven't looked enough of architecture, so I'm probably gonna tear it all down and redo it. Currently, it's just trying to figure out how different stuff would be, how the different characters' rooms would be decorated, and how the house would be set up. Okay, I choose. We're gonna start from the end of then. I haven't been on the Olympus one for a while. That was like before, like 1.18. At least a very long time ago. We need it there. Me getting annoyed at my braces. It's finally beginning to load. I forgot that it has to do this loading screen. I thought it was actually about to open it. Nope, nope. It has to do this. This is slower than usual. Like, to entertain people while doing this, why don't they just have like a game of Snake running around? Like, not one you can play, but just like an auto-recorded video of it slowly completing. Why is it so slow? Yeah, like just something to watch. Because like right now it's just filling out the same area. It does in different ways, but it could be fun to see something cool for it. Oh, it could be fun. I'm wondering, because you're mentioning a lot of nerdy hobbies, like putting computers together and playing Minecraft. Have you ever tried playing D&D? Do you even know what Dungeons and Dragons is? Probably would be a smart thing to start off with asking if you know what the game is. Or any other TTRPGs. If you even know what that one is. I mean, I'm hoping you know what the second part of the word is, but if you know what Dungeons and Dragons is, D&D, or any other TTRPGs, like tabletop RPGs, so tabletop role playing games. It's the one with the nerds and the 20-sided dice and the dragons. I've not been on this world for so long. The game is literally asking me to like use the controls again. Am I looking at something dark? I think. Never played it, but I know a lot of people that play it. It's so interesting. Like I'm trying to get some of my other friends. It is terrible to try and get them to. Because I have one friend who understands the game and understands the basic manners. Like this is acceptable ways to screw up the dungeon master's plan and how to do it with style. Versus the others who are just like, can we get a nuke? No, you can't get a nuke. Stop asking for a nuke. Our game stop lagging. Like a throne room in like a pyramid. Like this pyramid is giant. Like, the thing is, these things are so big, I don't know how to decorate them. Plus, it's supposed to be like a pyramid, so it's like supposed to be sleek style. Actually, there's like a lot of small changes I can see I could make right now. Game, let me jump. I'm wearing elytra. Let's see. I usually play without like any stream on, so my computer is very unhappy with me trying to. I usually play with like 12 or so. I changed versions. We're turning that off. I get the game in a second. And here we have the pyramid. Definitely laggy. The thing is, like, each of the pillars represent. Okay, the game is lagging. Represent like a different god. Like the golden one, that's Ra. The green one is Horus. No, that's Osiris. Sorry. The red one is Set. That one is Horus. This one over here is Isis, I think. The goddess of. Is she the goddess of magic, or which one is she? Yeah. I don't know how to spell her name correctly. It took me too long. You can say that much. Then I'm gonna have Set's wife over here. I don't remember what her name is. This is the Egyptian area. Ignore the railroad. Then we move over to the Greek area. By the way, there's like been a giant forest here like 5 times that I've put down, removed, put down, removed. I'm gonna make trees for it if I'm doing it again. If the game would load, we can see the Greek area, which has a lot of small detailing there. Having as sporadic and realistic as possible. There was literally no hills when I made the pathing, so I have to move it carefully when I do it. Like all the different gods, like having like the island is supposed to be like children of gods to be on it. So for example here, if I can remember what the different ones are, the pink one is supposed to be child of Aphrodite. It is also where I'm currently storing my pets, like my beautiful horse. Oh, my beautiful horse. Or wherever Momiji is, which I named after Origins of Olympus fox lady. Momiji! There's Momiji! I started this before the virus. Oh my god, I stopped flying. There you go. I started this a good time out. That's supposed to be Artemis and Apollo? Or is it yeah, it's Artemis and Apollo, Dionysus, Zeus, Hades, Poseidon. Light green I think is Demeter? Maybe? That's Hestia. Hera. No, that's who's light green? Oh, Hermes. Athena. Yeah. Blah 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 blah. Ares. Hephaestus. Like these are the different areas for like Greek gods. The thing is, like for Zeus, we have a few different things. Zeus and the mortal Semele made Dionysus. Zeus and the Pleiad Maya was Hermes. Zeus and Metis, his first wife, makes Athena. Zeus and Letis is Artemis and Apollo. Zeus and Hera is Hephaestus and Ares. And then we have over here Zeus, Poseidon, Hades, Hera, and then badly spelled stuff. Demeter and Hestia. But like I haven't built much over here. There's like a little spa house. Then it goes over into the Nordic area. Just to quick let you know, it's about 10 minutes, so I'll be getting off. Alright, I'll just quickly show us a few things. There's nothing in these houses yet. They haven't been like shown out yet. But like building these roofs, like going so close to each other, was a stress level. Like nothing else. And then this giant one, which I still need to make new dents in. Like this one is like the clean version, but I need to make like dents in it and like make it look more realistic and detailing and all that sort of stuff. I love how the inside looks. Except for like it's too tall up, but like otherwise I love it. So like there's the Greek, there's the Nordic, there's the Egyptian, there's the main area. And then we have the Asian area, which I have to redo. A lot. Like, I don't like much of the Asian area except for the little spa area over here, which isn't really in the Asian, it's in the Egyptian area. But like this thing. Look at how pretty it is. It just needs more detailing. Like over there is supposed to be like, specifically like a lot of plants. Maybe like up here, maybe some stones to like represent like Japanese gardens or something. Like it's supposed to be like an oasis thing for it. And then like a little area for one of the characters to be in. I still need so much detailing on it. Like all of these things are like made roughly. And not a lot of them are actually detailed. Like I made the entire island by hand. This is a flat world. That's where the flat world like actually is. The entire island, the entire thing around the island has been made by hand. And when I decided to expand the pyramid, I had to do that by hand too. So there's like an extra layer underneath. I need to move that thing. I needed to lay multiple layers extra in the pyramid. By the way, if you go in here, you'll realize that there is a pretty big interior that was not actually in use. I can just see if I can open the game to show a last part. Saving world. Come on, game. If I have to show one last one, it'll probably be this one. This one is the one I spent. This one was like the first mega build I've started on. I'll just show some basics of it because it is giant. There is a giant school. There are mountains. They're just still in the rough levels. I need to make them look better. There's a giant military base, which looks more like My Hero Academia school. By the school, there's a giant library, there's a swimming pool for the school, there's some housing, there's a police station, there's a temple on the mountain where I began working on the beach, which I should work more on the beach, because now when we actually have minus levels in the game, I don't have to be like, why did I make it on ground level? Like, now it's actually like, it's fine, I can go further down. I also remove like the main house on this thing, and then I'm gonna rebuild it. Hey, we're starting by the school, that's great. Oh, I need to change that welcome sign so it looks better. Welcome to the school. I kind of have to fly. Okay. The thing is, the original version of this one I literally deleted by accident and rebuilt. I had only like built a majority of the bottom. I hadn't like built any of the layers on top. Every single room in the school has stuff in it. Most of the lower layers are classrooms. As you can see there. Like, this is a classroom. This is a bad one, it doesn't have the tables in and stuff. There's like, and then further up, like up on this height, it's like club rooms. This world has taken me, I don't know how long at this point. Like, it's multiple years. And I would literally spend like days where I just worked hours without end. Like, this is like for characters. There's a parkour brand, like a parkour one, which I've done this parkour in real life, except for that part. And those parts weren't there. There was a wall you had to climb as well. There's some parts I can't recreate here, so I just changed the two other parts. There's a labyrinth. There's a giant temple on top of this giant mountain, which was also built in hand, by the way. So yeah, this thing has taken me a while. There's this thing over here, which has pathing through and through in this like little landscaped area. With like small areas to like paint all throughout. Like this would like be a beautiful place to paint from. And they have like little areas where there's like multiple of them. There's the swimming area. Like it's taking me like I think it was far before Corona. Like this was we're in 2022 now. I think maybe 17 or 16 at the latest. This is where I actually trained 4-block jumping and stuff. I think. Was it? No, this is 2-block jumps. I think somewhere else I had a 4-block jump of a train. Somewhere else I have a 4-block jump. But like there's some houses there. This was originally a path that was supposed to lead in there, but now it instead has like a little thing to go back. Don't question my music on top, it was just for fun. Like each of the houses has a family that lives in them that like I have characters for. I know how the characters act. I know their personalities. I know their names. I wish I had more time on my hands to like change the forest. This entire house is gonna be ripped down. I do love this little thing though, but I hate the fencing for it, so I've changed the fencing to that one, which now with the new blocks I'm probably gonna change again. And back here I was like filling out an area where like the house was gonna be placed on top of. With like this is like an area outside of it. This one was just because I didn't want to delete the entire little village. This was made with lava and water. This part. And this part was made by spending days with nothing else on my mind than building this. I would spend hours on hours just building this. Which I'm probably gonna blow up parts of and make it into a more realistic mountain. Like right now it's just literally tapering up into the point where it can't go higher. Then the beach area, which I couldn't go very deep, so it looks very boring. Around here, which again, I need to make that one look better. Okay, so canonically they have different powers. Some of the characters, specifically the main characters, there's one of them that is like stone powers and stuff. So, well, he's trained a bit over here. Then you have the sister of the like main one I'm working on, and the brother of the twins have like one of them has water and the other has wind, so they've made like a little sandcastle because they're the younger ones. So they're working on a ginormous sandcastle they can actually use as a sandcastle. They each have a little parasol because this beach is basically private because nobody's going around there, nobody's going around there. There's much bigger beaches and stuff that are less dangerous. And this thing down here looks like a death trap. I was very proud when I made this thing work. Like actually going up and down it without trouble. There's a little garden, which again I need to upgrade. This is the temple. If you look at the highest one, 71. And then if I fly this way over here, I can show just the last bit of buildings. Like this is like every single building has like stuff inside as well. Like I can just show the basics over here. So we have the orphanage, which again, one of the main characters lives there, has lived there since he was young. Not because his family didn't want him or anything, but because the mother didn't have time, the dad was gone. Yeah, but building in the stream is like, I think people will be disappointed because I build something and I rip it down. And I might actually begin doing this in stream. They would be out of my normal stream order then. But this is one of the main characters' room. He sleeps in there. He's allowed to stay at the orphanage because he is extremely effective at getting the kids to stop annoying the actual woman who has the orphanage. I think I'm gonna, it would be fun to do. I would probably do it. This is a giant mall. Actually, this would probably be good to do on stream. Because like, there is a, by the way, if you see this symbol, it's because it's owned by a corporation. The corporation is that building. That building has the corporation in it. But down here is supposed to be like shoe shop, and then a clothing shop. Then over here it's like a dancing area and an empty room. Like there's so many empty rooms, and I still need to. Actually, I think I should build up in the middle so there's like less open space, because this is way too much open space. We have the hospital, where every single room is built and like shaped out. The ones on the lower levels need their stuff put in, but all the higher level stuff has like what they are supposed to have, like a bed and stuff. We have like this little one that's like actually like made to look correctly. Like this entire thing is made for a actual roleplay thing that I've been working on. We have some houses which are supposed to be owned by the military, basically like, oh, you're part of the military, well, great. Go in, get yourself a room. Like, you now have a small area for your family to live, and you will be sponsored, and there's a giant school over there that you can go to. Basically, bathroom, parents' rooms, main room, and then there's like, I think there's like 1 or 2 extra rooms they have, like for kids. Like they have different buildings for like the ones who doesn't have kids and the ones who have family. The military base that looks like the anime My Hero Academia school. That was originally what I was building until I realized like I need something to do with it. 2 of the high commanders, which is basically the most powerful, like they're extremely powerful with their magic, so they are in the military because, let's be honest, we're extremely powerful and extremely useful tactical wise. They will be using you in the military. Having a wedding, so they've set everything up because they literally never leave their workstation because they're freaking workaholics. Yes, some of the characters are workaholics. And I wanted to make it, look how pretty it is. Like this is like the rest of the military would be up there and then family and friends would be down there. Also because I've actually made the characters, if I can. Do I have one of the maps on me right now? I don't, I think. I have some of the other stuff. And like a lot of tables. Look at this thing! This is beautiful both for like the marriage thing, but also for like if I was to make like a skating ring. Like look at this, imagine this. Either it's like marriage and like they're having the dance in there, or like just like a skating ring. Like just like for roller skates. Like not skating for like tricks and stuff, but like just roller skates around. Or like imagine it being changed out for ice and it just being an ice skating ring. Yeah, this would be so beautiful. Ignore that thing over there. I was watching a lot of Fairy Tail and I just began building it. It has no character like importance. I might actually make it character importance, like this was relevant in old times but no longer. But would love to, well, it's 9 p.m, so I'm going to start heading off, but if you are still on Discord after stream, you can message if you'd like. But would love to see more of yeah, for me it's 10 because like it's an hour off, so I think I have to go to sleep too now. Like I don't know when I have to wake up tomorrow. So this little secret area. So yeah, I think I have to head off too. I actually probably have to go to sleep. I would love to see more of your build tomorrow. I think I might actually, if I have time for it. I don't know if I do have time for it that tomorrow, but like if I can, I will probably try to make like an early stream of just showing off. Because like every single room in that thing is built up. There's the police station where everything's built up. Every single story in there has a different thing. Or like how there's like everything in here. Like there's so many small details, and I'd love to build more on them, so I probably will do that. I think I'm gonna end up stream now too, because I am getting tired. And 2 hours is the normal stream length anyway, so yeah. I'm just gonna end off over by the school. Again, the symbol is everywhere if you look at the school entrance. Or you can also just look up here at the school. It is clear to see who is sponsoring the school. The big company. Which for once isn't an evil big company. For once. Yeah, I'm probably gonna try and like stream some more tomorrow. I have a lot of time for it. I'm just building around. Like I have a lot to build here. Anyways, I think I'm gonna end of stream. Yeah, I probably have to do that. Anyways, hope you have a good day, night, evening, morning, wherever you are in this world, and bye bye. Goodbye. Where's the button?